really shrunk a lot. I'm gonna take this off.
Oh, this is a 2.
Mm-hmm.
I found a 2. I was given one.
Okay. So when you put this thing on, the white goes down the front of your leg, okay? And what you're gonna do is get it all the way inside out like this, and so you don't want to put it on with it like domed like that, okay? Because it's gonna get air trapped in it. You don't want to put it on like this. You want to get it flat like that, okay?
Get it flat, okay.
Lift that leg up for me. And your goal is to get this circle right in the middle of the bottom of your leg, okay? And then you just roll it up. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to have a pin sticking out of the bottom of this that's going to click into a lock at the bottom of the prosthesis, okay?
Gotcha.
Let me go grab your leg. I got to track down another shoe. And then I'll be right back and we'll get you up walking, okay?
Okay.
All right.
That's a left foot, by the way.
Yeah.
Left foot or left shoe?
Yeah, probably left shoe.
Well, that's a problem. Let me see, they printed it as a left. Dang it. Let me just slap this on real quick and then I gotta get changed to put out. They printed it as a left, so I put it on the left foot. You're missing your right leg. Okay, that's a good fit actually. So when you slide this thing on, you want there to be some resistance to it. So you want it to kind of click in slowly. You don't want it to just zoom straight through all the clicks. You want it to kind of have spaced out individual clicks. This is a little bit loose. I can tell that as soon as you start walking, it's gonna end up really loose. So that's why I brought those socks. So those socks are gonna be like spacer socks to help us tighten this up. Just so we can get a good gauge of how much smaller we need to make this. But we'll go over that in just a second because we'll have to put the socks on and I'll teach you how to put them on, teach you when to use them and stuff like that. We'll go over all that again at the delivery appointment.
So you can make this smaller?
Yep, so that's why we do this test fitting. You know, I can make it smaller from here because we're going to check the fit of it, make sure that it's fitting you appropriately. And I can make changes to it. This is plastic, so I can heat it up and push it out, or heat it up and make it tighter. Or I can reprint it smaller.
Gotcha.
So that's why we always do this test before we do the final leg, is to make sure that we're in a good spot with it.
I see.
It's fitting pretty well though. We're gonna have to tighten these ears up a little bit. Okay, let me go do for you. Let's see. Okay, so here it's kind of gotten a little bit looser, so we're going to start with this green one, okay? So you're going to get 2 different thicknesses, and these are a little small, so we'll get some that fit a little better, but the green ones are the thicker ones. They're 5 ply, okay? The yellow ones are 3 ply, so they're a little bit thinner. They have a hole at the bottom, so you have to make sure to get the pin through the hole at the bottom, okay? If not, if the pin goes through the side of the material and you put it down in the lock, you're gonna be calling me like, Caitlin, I can't get my leg off. What's going on?
Oh.
It's gonna get stuck, okay? Because the material will bind the lock up. So when you put it on, make sure you get that pin through the bottom. Now, this one is a little small for you. This will work. Ideally, it's going to come up to there, but this one's just too short for you. And then we're going to slide this on. See, it's a little bit harder to get on. Lift this leg up for me. I'm going to move this out of the way. Bend your knee. All right. Let's go ahead and stand up. This looks like it might be slightly tall.
Yeah, it feels a little tall.
Okay.
On my foot, it would fit.
There you go. Lift up. Okay, put some weight down. Put some weight down. There you go. So you're not quite all the way down in there. So you're gonna hear those clicks when you're clicking down in there, and that's gonna let you know it's on. It's not coming off, okay? There's a button on the outside. Yours is gonna be on the inside. They just printed this wrong. But that is the button that releases the pin, okay? So try to put some weight down through it. So we need to tighten up these ears of the hair. Still, I did the backs of them, but we need to do. Alright. It's a little tall, but I think we're within realms of being able to walk. I'm gonna feel your hips. Actually, it's not too bad. Alright. Ready to get some steps in? Start with whichever foot you feel comfortable with.
Feels.
Okay, you gotta bring that leg on through. So right now, and this is, you know, when we were talking or casting you before and that leg like drifts down like that, that's because we gotta get this hip stronger, okay? Your hip and your thigh muscle stronger. Because that's what's gonna keep you from dragging that foot on the way through. There you go. We need to make a couple changes. Let me grab this wrench. Go ahead and turn around. Reset, kind of get your feet side by side again.